it about Donald Trump that you like?
Everything. Everything. We need Donald Trump. He probably is the only thing that's going to stop us from World War III. You know, I mean, he won the last election. He got cheated. We all got cheated. You know, not only is he for America, but he can save the world, not just America.
What will you do if Donald Trump loses in 2024?
Time to pack up and move to the mountains.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and the Trump faithful were out and about before a Trump rally recently. TYT reporters caught up to a couple of brainwashed morons that still believe in Donald Trump. Trump rallies attract the underbelly of society. Insects crawl out of the woodwork to see their orange lord and savior in person.
If Donald Trump is convicted in any of these cases,
Yes.
would that change your mind about voting for him?
It would not. Not at all. It'd make me want to vote for him more.
What would it say about the justice system if he's
The
convicted?
justice system is a joke. If you haven't looked at any real law cases, the justice system is a joke. You get innocent people going to jail. You get guilty people that are guilty as sin walking around. Perfect example, Hillary Clinton. She should have been in jail a long time ago. Bill Clinton should have been in jail a long time ago. Joe Biden should have been in jail a long time ago.
But if the justice system is a joke, how could we trust even, say, a conviction of Joe Biden?
Because you can't trust anything anymore. I mean, you just answered your own question.
They drive for hours, dressed up in their mugshot t-shirts and MAGA caps to be a part of the lunacy of a Trump rally. These are the places where Republican values are on display. Lies, conspiracies, and denial are usually the theme. When they all get together, conspiracies and out-of-context Bible verses are the norm. Trump supporters are in a world of their own. Their bizarre ideas and about world events are dumbfounding. They are the definition of the uneducated, and they are who Donald Trump relates to on a third grade level. These are the folks who take everything Donald Trump says as gospel.
What did Donald Trump do for you over his first term?
He just took great care of America in every way because he loves America. You know, and I mean, economy-wise, everything he promised he did, and we need it back to continue doing great.
The Trump cult are in many ways like Donald. They exhibit narcissistic traits and project their own hatred onto other people, places, and things. They claim to be Christians but hate on immigrants and other marginalized groups. They believe that Donald won the 2020 election despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary. The dumbest ones get really irritated when their beliefs are challenged as well. They see someone's disagreement as a threat to their flimsy grasp on reality. It seems like the craziest rally-goers always get asked the questions. This situation was no different. The reporter approached one woman that looked like she had just crawled out of a martini shaker. The MAGA granny seemed to be lost in a fantasy world as she was describing her adoration for Donald Trump. She couldn't account for anything that Trump had done for her personally, but continued to blow sunshine on the reporter.
What will you do if Joe Biden wins and Donald Trump loses?
Me? I'm already getting ready for what I'm going to do. I mean, it's going to be a joke. Look at what's going on in the world. You get Joe Biden in there. We got, what, 2, 3 wars now? You can say 3. There's only 2 actual wars.
You said you're getting ready. Getting ready for what?
Getting ready for the collapse.
So what will you do? I mean, what does a collapse look like?
Your economy is gone. Your money, you're going to look like Venezuela. That's simple.
TYT checked in with another jackaloon that must have just wiggled his way out of a can of Copenhagen. He was mad at Joe Biden, Bill Clinton, and the justice system.
Is there anything Donald Trump could do that would cause you not to vote for him?
Well, obviously, I mean, I'm not going to vote for someone that, if you put a gun to someone's head and, you know, but right now we got a rapist in the White House, so.
I'm sorry, a what?
Rapist.
How do you know that?
How do I know it? Because he's been accused by more than one woman of it.
Donald Trump was accused by 20 women of sexual assault, and in one case, a judge said that he raped a woman.
Yeah.
So you had a rapist in the White House with Donald
We
Trump.
don't have a total crook in the White House, so he's sending money to Ukraine, and it's coming back to him. Not all of it, of course, but a good portion of it. It's called protecting the piggy bank.
So the money that's going to Ukraine and Israel, the $100 billion, and some of... Okay.
Ukraine, there's no reason to be sending the kind of money with what's going on in this country. Perfect example. Look at Gillette Stadium. How long have they been trying to get that Army-Navy football game there? Now what are they doing to the people that actually had reservations? Never mind the people that had reservations. U.S. citizens, all right, getting kicked out of hotels to make room for people that don't belong here, that are illegally here, that are criminals, okay? It's a little much.
So the immigration thing is a big deal to you.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is.
He seemed to think that innocent people go to jail and guilty people go free. He spoke like someone who spent half of his life on probation. His unresolved resentments seemed to get the best of him, too, in these answers. He got nailed with a question that stopped him in his tracks, and it was then obvious that his reasoning was shallow and based on feelings instead of facts. This jackaloon looked like he'd have trouble reading a picture book. These clowns don't have an original thought between them. They have to be told what to think because they're either too lazy or arrogant to do their own research. Fact-checking controversial statements is not typically what a Trump loyalist does. Trump loves the undereducated, and it's obviously why. They believe everything that he says without question. This is the Trump faithful. They pretend to be experts but implode when confronted with simple logic. When Donald Trump winds up going to prison, there's going to be a lot of brain-dead cult members having a lot of uncomfortable feelings. Donald Trump deserves prison, and his moronic followers will probably lose their minds over it. Lock him up and throw away the key. And that is an absolute fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.